Hey writers, so today I want to teach you that essayists work hard to find just right quotations to include in their essays. So we are going to be looking into the text to find exact details that help support our thinking. And this is also a way to collect some more evidence to support those reasons. So looking at our how to write a literary essay chart, if you look down at the bottom where we have collecting evidence, what we had worked on was creating a microstory. And today we are going to try to collect evidence by finding quotes or quotations. And when we find quotes, we put quotation marks around them. So we are going to kind of work through how we are going to do this. And here is another chart that I have created. When choosing a quote, essayists ask, okay, so this is what we're thinking to ourselves. Can I point to specific words or actions that support my bullet? So can I go back into the text and can I find, underline, highlight, would I be able to find something specific that support my bullet, or that would be your reason? And then the second one, can I explain exactly how these words or actions support my bullet or reason? If I pick some exact words from the text and I can't really explain how that helps me support one of my reasons, then that's probably, or those are probably not the words that I want to choose. So I'm going to model how to do this with, again, the book Fox and the reasons that I have for, or about the character Dog from the book Fox. Okay, so if you remember, my thesis is Dog is a good friend. That is the opinion I have about the character Dog from the book Fox. I have 3 reasons to support that thesis. Dog is a good friend because he is caring. Dog is a good friend because he doesn't give up. And Dog is a good friend because he sees the good in people. If you remember yesterday, I worked with that 3rd reason. Today I'm going to look at my 1st reason, and I'd like to try to collect some quotes for that reason. So I did not have a folder started yet for this, so I am going to label because he is caring. Okay, Dog is a good friend because he is caring. So I am going to want to go back into the text now, and I want to see if I can find some exact words that support he is caring. So that's what I am going to get ready to do. So I've opened my book. So that's what you're going to do. You're going to open your book and go back through some of those pages. I see right here, I'm trying to find some exact words that can help me describe that he's a caring dog. He's a caring character. And I'm thinking maybe this one. And so Dog runs with Magpie on his back every day through the summer. So in my writer's notebook, I am going to write down that quote. You could even, if you have the actual book, you could mark it with a sticky note or put like a bookmark on that page. The other one I was thinking about right here where it says, in the evenings when the air is creamy with blossom, Dog and Magpie relax at the mouth of the cave, enjoying each other's company. So I'm thinking that quote might kind of help support that he is caring. And then the last one I'm thinking about is right here. Magpie tries to warn Dog about Fox. He belongs nowhere. She says he loves no one. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I've marked in the page those exact specific words. But now I'm going to go back, I'm going to write those down, and I'm going to think about which one is going to be the best one to support that he is caring. Okay, so I took those 3 parts of the story and I wrote them down in my writer's notebook. These are exact sentences from the story that I think might show some example of dog being caring. And if you notice, if I've taken exact pieces from a story, I'm going to use quotation marks around that. If you look at my second bullet point where it said in the evenings, I need to add my quotation mark. So you're going to put where your quote begins and where your quote ends. And my last one, Magpie tries to warn Dog about Fox. He belongs nowhere, she says. That's actually a quote within a quote, because I'm quoting, the author quotes what Magpie says, and then I'm quoting the whole part. So I'm going to put 2 quotation marks right here. And then do you see where I just put this looks like a single quotation mark right there? That is just to let the reader know that that is what the character actually said. So I don't have so many sets of the double quotation marks. So now what I'm doing, guys, I need to go through and figure out which quote I think supports Dog is caring. I was thinking the middle one, in the evenings when the air is creamy with blossom, Dog and Magpie relax at the mouth of the cave, enjoying each other's company. What do you guys think? Should I choose that quote? This would be a good time to pause the video if you're all working together and talk about which one you think Mrs. Libretto should pick. Okay. So when you're ready, I'm thinking, well, I thought this shows that he's caring because they're relaxing and enjoying each other's company. But does that really show Dog being caring? I'm just not so sure about that. And I'm looking at this last one where Magpie tries to warn Dog about Fox. That's really what Magpie is doing, not really anything there about what Dog is doing. So I'm going to say no for that one. And this top one, and so Dog runs with Magpie on his back every day through summer, through winter. This one sticks out to me because Dog runs with Magpie on his back every day. I feel that, or this shows that Dog is caring. He is trying to help her feel like she is flying every day through summer and through winter. So guys, I think this is the quote that I'm going to choose to include today for my reason that Dog is caring. So what I can do is I could take that out, and if you're writing these on scrap paper, you can do that. And I am going to put that right there in my folder. And I've got my other reason here. Maybe I could find some quotes to support that he sees the good in people because he's caring. I just need to make sure that I keep all this evidence in a nice, safe spot. In the next video, I'm going to show you ways to introduce a quote. Okay, so I'm going to show you another chart. And it's just going to be your job today to think about where you're at as a writer, where you're at with your literary essay. So when you're ready, go ahead and click on to look at how to introduce a quote.